Hey, it's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. In today's video, see behind me, we've got an M32 loader on a 7060. What's so special about this loader? It's got hydraulic disconnect. So that's two options that are only available through Kubota Canada that you can't get in the States. So let's talk about it. Okay, so to start off this video, we're going to start talking about what we're not going to be talking about, and that's that 7060 that you see powering this loader here. We do have a few overview videos talking about them, so if you see any option on here that you're really interested in, just email, call, text, watch the other videos, and we can help you out with that. But to bring it back to what we are actually going to be talking about is these ALO loaders here. So this is an M32, the beginnings of the ALO lineup here with Kubota Canada. Up till then, so whether you're looking at an MX, a Grand L, anything below this, it's just going to be Kubota loaders available. So that's your LA lineup. In Canada, we have a choice. So whenever you get from the 7060s and up, so that's your 7060s, M5s, M6s, and even M7 and M8, we have the availability right from Kubota Canada to be ordering an ALO loader. So what's an ALO loader? ALO is a Swedish company that makes loaders for a lot of different manufacturers. So you will see ALO loaders in the States, they go by Quickie. You'll see a lot of them out there. Whether it be John Deere's, your Massey's, your Cases, New Holland's, they all utilize them and they all brand them their colors. So in this case, be orange, but you'll see them blue, red, and they're a fantastic company because they do one thing, and that's make loaders. So that's why everybody uses them and why they're so popular. We here at Huckabones really enjoy the ALO loaders. We like them more than the Kubota ones because of that benefit of they're only doing one thing and they do it really well. It is a benefit to us to be able to choose between two different loaders. The ALOs are more money. They're generally going to be about 10% more than what you're going to see on the LA lineup. What do you get for that 10%? The easiest one to pick out is they are smoother looking. That's not a great thing to say, but the LA lineup is very square, kind of boxy, where this has a nice curve to it. The specs are virtually the same. Again, you get about 10% more lift capacity and stuff out of an ALO. With the LA lineup, you have to pull a pin to get that extra lift capacity or extra height, where this one, you don't have to do any of that. It's just standard, it's there. You don't have to move any pin to get that extra lift or anything or extra power. It just delivers it without doing any of that. So those are some of the benefits. One that was, a few years ago was a big selling feature. It did come with 2-year warranty, and the LA lineup only came with 1. That they have since matched that, so it's 2-year and 2-year. One of the other things they do is and that isn't available down in the States, is a few different options. And we're going to delve into one here that is very popular for us, especially with farmers, whenever they're going to be taking that bucket on and off quite a bit in a day, and that's your hydraulic disconnect. This particular unit is going to a dairy farm where this bucket's going to be coming on and off half a dozen times a day, 7 days a week. It's hydraulic disconnect. There's going to be some people jump up and down and say, I can get hydraulic disconnect for my LA loader. And that's 100% correct. You can, it just won't be through Kubota. There's going to be a few companies out there that do manufacture it. Up here in Canada, for the LA lineup, we use HLA. You can get that hydraulic disconnect for virtually any loader out there. Whenever you can order it right from factory kind of idea, and the fit and finishes are all there, it's fantastic. Because like I said, it is sold quite often, because once somebody has it, they never go back away from getting hydraulic disconnect. What is hydraulic disconnect? Basically means from up on the loader controls, I can disconnect this bucket. So I just press a couple buttons up there and disconnect from this bucket and attach to whatever other implement I want on the front. It's just quick and simple, it's easy. I don't know why Kubota hasn't come out with their own on their LA lineup. It's even whenever, the funny story we had here is whenever we sold our first M7, the customer wanted hydraulic disconnect on the front, and we just assumed Kubota would make it because at that size of tractor is pretty much a standard feature on all the competition. And it took Kubota about 4 years to come out with hydraulic disconnect on their loaders. So sometimes it's kind of an option that you just generally think will be available, but it is not through Kubota themselves. And it is a handy feature. Once somebody has it, they don't move away from it. It's just that handy. And you see that with some other products out there. Whenever somebody has a self-leveling loader, they don't move away from it. Same idea with hydraulic disconnect. There's something they want and utilize constantly, so to save getting on and off that tractor a few times in each and every day. So one thing that you should also notice on the front here is you'll see that it's Euro/ALO quick attach. So in Canada, from 70 horsepower and above, that's what you're going to see on pretty much every manufacturer. In the States, I know it's generally at 100 or 120, you'll start seeing a switch over of either or, of skid steer or ALO, but quite a bit more popular here in Canada of a little bit less horsepower, and that's where you see So if this was a not hydraulic disconnect one, you would see a 1-lever system pulling a pin out, and then the 2 hooks up top. Quite a bit different than what you see on the skid steer standard quick attach on that. So a little bit different of a hookup, but still works great. And like I said, quite a bit more popular here in Canada on the larger tractors that you're going to see it compared to the States. Okay, so that brings us to the end of today's video. Hope you enjoyed seeing the hydraulic disconnect in action and how it functions well with the M32 loaders. Once you start moving in and around these ALO loaders, you start to see why they're more money than the Kubota one. If you look at the third function compared to the other standard Kubota one, you'll just see nicer finishings on the ALO. You get into the in and around the front here, the grill guard, everything's just a little bit more thought through, just a little bit stronger in the end, and that's why they are 10% more. They just deliver that, and also have these features that aren't available with the Kubota loaders. So there's just some nice aspects to it to why you might want to consider it as you move forward into a purchase for an M7060 or bigger tractor here in Canada. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please down below. Thank you.